Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel if you're new. Man, don't you waiting for Project the Fab? Okay, also today we are doing a comparison, review, recap, whatever of Squid Game, the challenge. Okay, so beware, I will be comparing it a lot to the original Squid Game. There will be spoilers, all of that. So if you haven't watched Squid Game yet, the challenge, I mean, and you plan on watching it, save this and come back later. Okay, save it. But anyways, I am I'm not happy. I recorded already and then my footage got lost. Okay, it didn't get lost, but it doesn't have audio. What you mean the footage doesn't have audio? How? Doesn't make sense. So now I have to re-record this again. Okay, so anyways, I did write a few notes because this girl happens to have a short memory span. So if I didn't write notes, I would have forgotten what I watched. So anyways, I'll be referring to those notes and then talking. This will be more like a rant than a recap. Bear with me. Okay, so I'll be doing it in 5 parts. This part it will be episode 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9, 10. Okay, so in this video we are doing episode 1 and 2, and I will not be stopping and saying now I'm doing episode 2. I'm just going to flow through it. Get me? Good. Okay, the first part is, yes, I did love how they kept the original soundtrack because they did change a lot of things. But I love how they kept the original soundtrack because that brought the Squid Game atmosphere. At least they stuck to that. Second, you see that mother son duo. I love them. They're cute. And by the way, do not be commenting and saying what's because like I said, I'm filming this as a watch. Okay, so for now I might be talking about people get eliminated and don't even make it to the final, so please don't tell me. Okay, the next thing, you see Lorenzo player 161. That guy is such a vibe. I love I'm reading. Okay. I love how he's only looking out for himself because at the end of the day, that's what they're there for. Okay. They are there for the money. They're not there to make friends. I don't blame them for making acquaintances, teams, groups, whatever, but they are there for the money. Okay. You see what he did with the food thing? That was genius. That was genius. Because those food portions were a joke. My how old is that boy? Even my 9-year-old brother wouldn't get full with that. So I do not blame him for hiding food underneath his blankets, sheets, whatever it was. I forgot what it was. And joining the line for a second part. For a second, portion. But what I didn't like is the fact that the food was not counted to the exact number of people. Okay, I didn't like that. They should have stuck to that, like in the original Squid Game, because that would have created a little bit of drama. Get me? It would have been a little bit action drama, but they didn't do that, so I didn't like it. Well, I do get that it's a reality show and people need to be fed, they can't be starved and all that, but come on, they could have given them the food afterwards, off camera. Shit, this fly. Afterwards, off camera, not there, just to spice things up a bit. So I did not like that. Okay, moving on. I am disappointed that it was not as gory as the first one. I do get that this is a reality show and people can't be dying, but come on, man, a little bit, just something. Because another thing that annoyed me, sure, you can't kill people. I understand you can't be shooting them with real guns, but couldn't they have at least used red paint or fake blood? Why are they using black? Your black paint is awful. Because now when I see, I'm like, okay, so because I know they're saying eliminated, but come on, these people are supposed to be, dying, like in the original one. So I am very disappointed that they didn't put in at least red, because I felt like that was a very, very fundamental part of Squid Game, and now they just do that. I didn't like that like at all. Yeah. Okay, moving on. At least they kept the uniforms and the setup of the rooms, like the excuse me, like the lofts. At least they kept that. Excuse me, and as well as the uniforms of the guards, because they'd be changing a lot of things there. Anyways, moving on. What did they do with the guards' voices? Huh? Like, that was so disappointing. Of all the things that they could have kept, at least they could have. I can't even form words because that's how disappointed I was. They could have at least kept the voices because, come on now, it's just voices. Can they like edit, reverb, whatever it's called? These people, editing people, I don't know those terms. Couldn't they have at least kept the guards' voices? Because that's disappointing. I didn't like that voice. It doesn't have that, that intimidating factor. I didn't like it at all. Okay, moving on. You see, there was this player called, what was his name? I even forgot his name. Player 432. I did not like that dude. That nigga needs to chill with the gym, okay? We get that he's a gym bro, but it got annoying. Like, this dude is literally exercising, gymming at every second that he gets. It's annoying. It's like he's making this whole gymming his whole personality. I do not like that. He needs to chill. I mean, he was cute though, but I want him gone. He was doing a bit too much of the gym. I mean, after lights out, this man is doing push-ups. What are you doing, bro? Chill. Moving on. You see, there were these little scenes with the gods. I love how they incorporated that and kept it like from the original Squid Game, but it just seems empty. It just seems like there are holes in there because these people don't have no plot. They have no real part in the Squid Game, and then they're just showing them in the corridors coming out. I mean, I also noticed that they also showed guard number 29, which was a very important person in the original Squid Game, but these guards aren't doing nothing here. So I was like, let's just keep it out. Okay, cool. The confessionals were annoying. I did not like the confessionals. I didn't like them. I mean, I understand that it's a vital part of a reality show, but like, I keep comparing it to the original Squid Game, and I'm like, what are confessionals doing here? I found them annoying. I didn't like them. I want them gone, but hey, they're there. Moving on. But I didn't like the confessionals. Okay, so you see the way they eliminated player 200. That was cold, y'all. That was brutal. That was unfair. I didn't like how they did it. Like, I know I'm low-key glad that they didn't choose between the mothers and Gio because they did say them all discussing. But I don't like how they thought of just removing a person. I mean, I get that we're there for the money, but come on, people join that game for a specific reason. You don't know what this man's reasoning was, and then you just choose to eliminate him. That was cold. Couldn't they have like at least given somebody an advantage? I know that many people that they don't see as threats. Couldn't you just give that person an advantage instead of eliminating someone? Because that was so unfair. This man put, who knows what he put on the line to go to Squid Game, and then they just remove him. That was cold. And another thing, do these people think, do they like put it to mind that after this whole filming, this man is gonna see who eliminated them? Do they not see it? Do they not think about that? Like, I've been thinking in confessionals where people be, they be talking a lot of bad things about somebody and all that. Do they forget that this is going to be aired on live television or television? I don't know why I say live. This is going to be aired and it's going to be out in the world forever, possibly. And this person that you were talking bad about is gonna see, because like, I'm always like, if I was to ever be in a reality TV show, I am not going to be talking bad about nobody. I am not going to be starting no drama and nothing, because I know at the end of the day when we get back home it's gonna be on site and I don't want to fight with nobody. Okay, I always find that weird. Do they forget, or are they paid to do it? Because I mean, if they're paid to do it, then it's fine. But anywho, what they did with that man was brutal. It was awful. Moving on. I love how they kept the layouts of the pathways, the stairs, I don't know what it's called, into the gaming place where they take the game, where they play the games. I love how they kept that, at least, because at least it links to the original series. I loved that. You see, there is this Dude, this player 98, that person is such a dog. You know what? Calling him a dog is not good enough because I'm insulting dogs because that person is awful. Okay, what he did was so wrong. I did not like what he did. I did not like him. I'm so glad he went home. But I'm so disappointed that he had to go with other people because that was bad. You see how um they agreed on a game. I'm not sure if I'm talking about the right place because I think I might be messing it up on it. But I think they decided on a method that they were going to use to pick the shape, for this cookie thing, whatever it was. They picked a shape, right? And then, I mean, they chose a game for the shape. They raised, if I'm correct, and he lost. This man should have just taken his L and taken the umbrella, not what he did. Because now three other people got eliminated because of him, and that was a tough move. Okay, that was didn't like that. Glad he went home though. Moving on. Okay, this was possibly the only thing I liked better than in the original Squid Game. The way, okay, not better, but like I really did like it. The way they picked the shapes was brutal. Okay, that was brutal by making these innocent people, unsuspecting people in front to choose the shape, and then the shape that these people chose had to think it affected the whole row. That was brutal, but I liked it. Brutal, but I liked it. Okay. You know the girl called Karma? That little bee called Karma. She did what she did to play 101 and 134. She did not take her time. She collected her debt. Okay, Karma was like, okay, I see you and I'm coming for you. What she did, I salute that girl, man. I love that girl. Except when she's coming from me, though. That I love that girl. You see what these people did to player 200? They deserved each and everything that came to them, okay? They deserved it. Because that was cool. I mean, they barely lasted another game, another day after eliminating a poor person. I'm happy. I love that. I salute Kama for that. She did good. Moving on. Player 299's elimination broke my heart. It really broke my heart. Like, I personally did not blame him for choosing an umbrella because at the end of the day, we all there to win the money. I'm not about to get myself eliminated just because I don't want my whole road to get the umbrella. Okay, so I didn't blame him. What his teammates, grown members, were doing was cool. That was not his fault. Okay, that was not his fault that he's a softie and he was manipulated by these other people. He did what he had to do to stay in the game. Okay, so what they were doing, throwing him them side eyes and the whatnots, that was wrong. That was not his fault. I was heartbroken that he went home. I didn't want him to go home, but hey, it is what it is, though. It is what it is. And then there's this girl called Jada. Jada, I forgot her number, but Jada, what she did was messed up. Jada and player 198 were not friends. She didn't get along with player 198. She was actually taking shit behind his back, okay? And then this girl had the guts, the liver to go and get this man's burger. That was all. Okay, I know I know I was praising Lorenzo for what he did, but how Jada did it was so savage. You get me? That was so cold. But I'm like, I respect you, girl. But I'm like, oh, that was bad. I respect her though, but that was bad. What she did was messed up, because that man, player 198 took a risk by answering the call. He deserved it, and the man barely got anything in there because everybody was just, getting his food. But anyways, it was cold, but I respect it. Okay, moving on to the last and final thing for this part. They ended episode 2 on a cliffhanger. I'm not sure if they ended episode 1, but I can't complain because I did watch episode 2 after that. But they ended episode 2 on a cliffhanger. And come on, I know I was saying that player 198 took a risk, but I could understand the first part. But why did he answer the call the second time? Is he dumb? Is he dumb? It was obvious. You're like, why would he answer the call for the second time? It was obvious that he's not gonna get food for the second time. Did they think that they're gonna give them food twice? Make that make sense. He needed to use his common sense. Come on now, you are in this game, you need to use your brain. What the hell did he answer that call for the second time? And when they told him that he needs to convince a player to answer that call, he's you see that man, frustrated me. Frustrated me. You should have, you know what I would have done if I was him? The minute they were like, you need to convince the person to enter this car, I would have been like, yo, 432, the car is yours. You know, because I want him gone. I would have convinced 432 to answer the call. Because the longer he took just standing there looking at everybody, that was suspicious. Nobody was going to answer the call. Nobody's going to answer the call. I'm sure he's gonna live in episode 3, but like that was stupid. Why didn't he confess? Come on, because what plan is he gonna come up with now? Because nobody's gonna think it's for food. Everybody else uses the brain, but him. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.